He's been called a master strategist, a modern czar, and one of the world's most controversial leaders. Vladimir Putin has ruled Russia for over 25 years, shaping its future and shaking the global stage. From a rough childhood in Soviet Leningrad to the halls of the Kremlin, how did one man rise to dominate a superpower? Buckle up for the story of Putin's life in just. Born October 7, 1952, in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, Vladimir Putin grew up in a tough, working-class world. His dad was a factory worker and war vet. His mom survived the brutal Nazi siege of their city. They shared a cramped apartment, dodging rats in the halls. Young Vladimir was no angel, always scrapping in the streets. But he found focus in judo, earning a black belt and learning to outsmart bigger opponents. School, he was average, but obsessed with spy stories and Soviet glory. By 17, he knew his path, the KGB. After nailing a law degree at Leningrad State University in 1975, he was ready to serve the Soviet Union. At 23, Putin joined the KGB, the Soviet Union's feared intelligence agency. Trained in Moscow, he learned German and English, then got posted to Dresden, East Germany, in 1985. His job? Mostly paperwork, tracking diplomats, and maybe some shadier stuff. Details are murky. When the Berlin Wall fell in '89, Putin was there, burning secret files as angry crowds stormed nearby. The Soviet Union was crumbling, and he later called its collapse a geopolitical disaster. By 1991, he quit the KGB as a lieutenant colonel and headed home to Leningrad, ready for a new game, politics. Russia in the 90s was a mess, corruption, poverty, you name it. Putin started as an aide to St. Petersburg's mayor, Anatoly Sobchak, his old professor. He climbed fast, becoming deputy mayor and earning a representative as the guy who gets things done. By 1996, he was in Moscow, working for President Boris Yeltsin's team. In 1998, he led the FSB, the KGB's successor. Then, in August 1999, Yeltsin shocked everyone by naming this quiet bureaucrat prime minister. When Yeltsin quit on New Year's Eve 1999, Putin became acting president. His tough talk on the Chechen War won hearts, and in March 2000, he was elected president with 53% of the vote. At 47, Putin was Russia's new boss. Putin's early years as president were a hit. High oil prices fueled economic growth, and Russians felt pride again. But he played hardball. Oligarchs were tamed, media was controlled, and critics jailed or worse. From 2008 to 2012, he stepped back as prime minister, letting ally Dmitry Medvedev take the presidency, but everyone knew Putin was still calling shots. Back as president in 2012, he got bolder. In 2014, he annexed Crimea after Ukraine's pro-Russian leader fell, sparking sanctions. Then, in 2022, he invaded Ukraine, aiming to protect Russian interests. The war brought global outrage, war crime claims, denied by Russia, and a divided world. At home, Putin tightened his grip, with 2020 laws letting him rule until 2036. Putin's private life? A mystery. He divorced his wife, Lyudmila, in 2014 after 30 years and has 2 daughters, kept out of sight. Gossip about secret kids or girlfriends swirls, but nothing's confirmed. He loves projecting strength. Think shirtless horse rides or judo matches. To supporters, he's Russia's savior, with approval ratings often above 70%. To critics, he's a dictator silencing dissent. Love him or hate him, Putin's built an image that's half James Bond, half Iron Ruler. From a Leningrad kid to Russia's longest-serving leader since Stalin, Vladimir Putin's story is one of grit, power, and endless debate. As he steers Russia through wars and sanctions, his legacy is still unfolding. What's next for Putin's Russia? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.